So in this section, we will cover stakeholders interview, which is the first UX method in UX process. It plays a very big role in the product development lifecycle. Topics we are going to cover in this module is what is stakeholders interview, why stakeholders interview so important, how to conduct stakeholders interview, and the most important question to ask with the customer. Also, best practices to conduct stakeholders interview. First, we will see what is stakeholders interview. Stakeholder interview is nothing but the interactive session between the customer and the design team to understand the overview of the product requirement, target audiences, target market segment, competitor of the product. This is very important to understand the from the stakeholder. Why? Because tomorrow we may going to design this product. So as a designer, if I don't understand stakeholders business goal, we may not create a good product. That's why stakeholders is very important. First, we will try to understand who are the stakeholders. Stakeholders can be a product owner, stakeholders can be a customer, CEO, sales head, project manager, or anyone who can provide a valuable source of information about the product or expectation from the customer side. Sometimes customers send a detailed requirement of the product, but it may not sufficient for us as a designer to design the product. Sometimes customer also send a requirement through email, but do you think this information is sufficient for us to design? In the reality, no. Based on base information, we can create a good product. Let us take an example for easy understanding about the stakeholders interview. Just imagine I have an idea to start a new mobile app which connect all the laundry services provided across Bangalore. So I may done some market study to find scope for the product and vision of the product. I also know about my competitor, target audiences, etc. I may not know how to design. In that case, what I'll do, generally I'll go to the any designer, any company or any UX designer to design my product. Just imagine if you are my UX designer, I will be the stakeholders for you. As a designer, if you don't know about my product, my vision, my target audiences or my competitor, you cannot create a great experience for my product. If you don't create seamless experience for the product, it may fail in the market, isn't it? No matter we are working with a startup, corporates, or we are working with a mid-sized company, stakeholders interview bridges gap between designer and their customer to fulfill their business goal. Hope it is clear. How to conduct stakeholders interview? There are many ways to conduct stakeholders interview to understand the customer expectation and product info. There are 4 methods. One is meeting the customer in person. Second, conducting stakeholders interview remotely. Third, sending interview question through email. Fourth, getting product information through business analyst or project manager. Also, there are various methods to conduct a stakeholders interview. Let us discuss about how to conduct face-to-face stakeholders interview, that is meeting the customer in person. It is always recommended to meet the customer in person. It definitely gives us deeper understanding about the product and their expectation. Not only about the product information, it also builds a good relationship with the customer, and also it saves time and it avoids reworks. Stakeholders interview is very important for the project success. Remember, when you are conducting a stakeholders interview, always good idea to record the session. It may helpful for us to review later. In case if you are recording the session, get permission from the customer in advance. Second, conducting stakeholders interview remotely. Sometime when we are working project remotely or working in different location or different city, state or country, it will be very difficult to travel to customer location. In that case, we can conduct a stakeholders interview through video call or audio call. So nowadays there are many video calling tools are available in the market like Zoom, GoToMeeting, WebEx, Skype, etc. Third, sending interview question through email. Sometime for some reason if you can't go with the above two option, you also can try sending all the question through email. It is the most popular and most used method. Please list out all the questions and clarification which you needed from the customer. Point number 3, sending interview question through email. Sometime for some reason if you can't go to the customer location or if you can't do for a video calling, sometime we also can send all the list of questions, what doubt we have, what clarification is needed, we can send it to our customer. It is a most popular and the most used method. There is a one more advantage in this, why all the information is available in the email. When we have all the information in email, whenever we need to refer or sometime the customer also if they are changing their statement or if the customer is changing their requirement, very easy for us to track what are the requirement is given previously. Even if you go for the video call or even if you go for the personal meeting, always good idea to send a minutes of meeting. It's one of the best practices to align customer requirement and our understanding. Point number 4, through getting information through business analyst or project manager. Sometime when we are working with a larger company, we may not get chance to meet the customer directly. In that case, we may have business analyst role. Okay, so always we need to get information from the business analyst. Sometime even business analyst is not available, we always have a project manager for the product. We can get the right information from the customer.